be learning I had a campaign that I was never at the House floor. And I walked up to a member of the legislature named Candy Noble. She's a Republican from Collin County. And Candy Noble, is true to her name, she keeps a jar of candy on her desk. And during the legislative session, if Candy thought I was talking too much, she would pick up her jar of candy so I could see it from the front mic and put it under her desk and tell me I wasn't getting any with her eyes. And so I told Candy that rumor was going around, and she said, God, I wish that was true. My point being, I am a very effective disruptor on the Texas House floor. And that is a skill we need. As Democrats in the legislature, we have to play as a team, and we all have different roles. You know, some people like James Talarico are brilliant social media agitators and use that skill. Some people, I'll toss out John Busey, actually, to keep it in Central Texas, is very good at kind of being the good guy with the Republicans. He stands strong for progressive values, but they're like, we can work with John. Let's go talk to him if we need a solution on this bill. And some people, like me, are very good at causing a problem on the floor when it's necessary. And it's not always necessary, but sometimes we are sitting here going, we need another 2 hours to try and kill this bill on the calendar. And that's when somebody like me drafts a few amendments, files those, spends 10 minutes debating each one of them with some of my colleagues. I'm also the person people turn to on the rules to try and stop bad pieces of legislation. I helped stop legislation that would have removed pre-K teacher requirements this past session. I also was able to kill the tenure bill once. It came back, unfortunately. They do that sometimes. And I was able to stop legislation that was designed to undermine union training programs in Texas. Those are all things I'm able to do with the rules. Now, because I am a floor agitator, it means it is bad politics for leadership of the Texas House to let me pass big, giant bills with my name on them. But that doesn't mean I don't get to influence legislation. I had 13 amendments accepted onto bills that became law later with my language. I got amendments into the budget to get funding for fentanyl awareness programs in Texas. And again, the whole budget does not have my name as a lead name, but that money is money I put there for Texans. And so I'm really proud of my work. I'm proud of the legislation I have passed, including legislation to expand sexual harassment protections to over 300,000 Texas workers. But I'm even more proud of the work that it takes to get any particular idea or issue to a vote. And while folks know I will be on the floor fighting hard, they also know I have good ideas and can help find ways to solve problems. So I am moving legislation and adding language into our bills all the time. But whether or not my name on it varies depending on the circumstances.